We started this dig looking at this little ditch down here, but quite frankly, over the last day and a quarter, most of our concentration and excitement has been on the other site, which is a few fields away in that direction, and that's because the finds there were only a few inches below the surface. But if you look here, I mean, this is industrial scale archaeology. We haven't got down onto anything yet, have we?
Haven't we? Oh, yes, we have. You see that dark layer turning up there?
Yeah.
That's the Roman level. And I'm so excited because I was worried. I thought it could have been removed by the water that laid down the floodplain, but it hasn't.
So what is this stuff that we're looking at?
Well, that mass of clay above the digger bucket, that was laid down at very thin layers, like sort of a millimetre a year, over the best part of 1,000 years. And it's flood clay that's come in from the River Nene. And so it's actually buried the Roman surface intact underneath it.
So actually the quality of the archaeology might be even better than what we've been finding over there.
Oh, much, much better, because there's a good chance it'll even be quite wet.
Kerry! Come over here, mate. So what are you seeing on that level?
What we've got is a much earlier Roman surface, well, at least 1.5, 2 metres below. And it's absolutely stuffed full of pottery.
Wow.
And that's from one sweep of the bucket.
And that hasn't been broken by the bucket?
No, that's old breaks. You can see the dirt on the sides there.
Francis, can you see it's got all this shelly stuff in it?
Yeah, they used to add shell. It made the pottery dry better when they were making it.
So what's your strategy going to be now?
What we're going to do is finish this and get up to the section there, then we'll clean it up and then we'll dig down into it.
Exciting. Normally, a layer of archaeology this crisp and pristine would have every digger on site straining at the leash. At the moment, most of our resources are focused on lifting the skeletons at the top of the hill as we hunt for more clues to the Anglo-Saxon element of this extraordinary multi-period site.
Okay, so this looks as though it's going to come out now.
Oh, wow.
So it's come out.
That's
pretty well.
Fantastic. Look at that. Is fabulous.
Now just look at the shape of that jaw. Let's take that little bit off. What do you think, Radka?
It's quite gracile, isn't it? It's not robust. And this part of the mandible, it's not, really chunky or.
We've got no big kind of muscle attachments,
No.
have we? So if anything, that's looking
more like a lady.
But as we start to remove the skeletons from Trench 2, it becomes apparent that we haven't just got 2 burials, but the remains of up to 7 different individuals, including children and babies.
I just wanted to show you this. So I heard you talking about the teeth. There, can you see?
Oh, wow.
The molar popping through. And so obviously it was a young child. I was wondering kind of how old that would be, at what age that?
Yes, look at that.
You look at that tooth there, it's very small, so you could almost say that is in its milk teeth still.
Yeah.
Its adult teeth were, coming through there.
There they are, there's an adult one there,
Yeah,
you see.
yes, just coming up. I think that makes this as a pretty young.
About 7?
About 7. Yes.
It's now clear that this was a significant Saxon site. The task for us is to try and work out what was happening here 300 years after the Romans left.
I do think we have finally got the full extent of it.
I reckon you're right.
Thankfully, the Roman element of this complex field is beginning to make more sense. In Trench 3, Phil now has something that's beginning to look remarkably kiln-like.
You need to know where the flue is in order to start digging it. I mean, have you got any clues of where we're looking for it?
Well, the only gap in the circuit is between there and there.
Yeah, because of the absence of this yellowy clay. Is that
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, my name's John Gator. Time Team is fan-funded by Patreon. This vital support helps us to make new episodes. Joining Patreon gives you access to exclusive interviews, 3D models and masterclasses, plus lots more.